Hey guys, how are you? Vladimir here. This video is a weekly performance review for the week of 4 until the 8th of November 2019. As you know, we started this format several weeks ago. The idea of the video is purely educational to explain the logic behind our trades and the technical analysis we use before we choose what to trade. So our work is always the same. We first of all analyze the market, we choose the pairs that we are following, pairs or instruments we are following to trade, those who have clear market conditions and clear trends from the higher time frames. Then on the lower time frames we are waiting for the alerts and trade them if the rules of the system meet. So this video will review the sRs Pro, the new release that we had, as you can see here. It's not drawing, anyway, you see that on the image, and also the sRs 2, which comes together with the sRs Pro. So let's begin on the website of the sRs. You can find the performance for both sRs Pro and sRs Trend Rider to 0. So let's start with the Pro and let's see the opportunities as we had them. As the performance here just started, as the sRs Pro just released recently. So the guys uploaded the image recorder and it goes automatically here to the website and also to the blog. You can find it also on the blog here, sRs Pro. So in both locations. And that's the images for the entry and for the exits. The first one was the New Zealand dollar sell, and here is the entry of the trade, and we ended up with a profit. So what is the logic behind this trade? First of all, as you can see, all the monitors are bearish, and they're bearish not just now, but they're bearish significant time. We also had a beautiful momentum of creating lower highs, lower lows, 3 lower highs, 3 lower lows. Identify a bearish trend. Then we had 2 waves correction and we got this breakout. So the idea was an opportunity for the sell. Behind this sell was standing one logic. We were in a triple cycle right here and we were requiring 2 waves correction. So the moment we got the first one, we expected to see a second wave of the correction. And it worked pretty well. The analysis provided us these opportunities, and this sell simply turned to be great. Another one came a bit later on the same day, as you can see right here. So that was the first one, right, which paid, and the other one came slightly later, also with the ABCD and the breakout, and we again become here bearish on the monitors, while the 4-hour is significant, riding the bearish trend already. So that was the New Zealand dollar, provided 2 trades. The second one paid all the way down to take profit too, and turned to be a great ride. Another one was the Australian dollar. Before I go to the RIP, I just want to explain the Australian dollar. The logic here was completely the same like the New Zealand dollar, so not going to waste too much time on that. We had here the lower highs, lower lows, then a little range. So we had this opportunity first that delivered the short term, and then we got this ABCD pattern that provided this opportunity. And it was very close to the take profit one, as you can see, but missed several points. At the end of the day, ended up bearish with a loss. Sorry. The analysis behind this pair was the same. We had the triple cycle, and our view was looking for the sells, expecting a corrective cycle, so we were looking for the 2 waves in play, but as you can see, this one was zigzagging, not like the New Zealand dollar, and unfortunately caused here a loss. Then we had the dollar yen, and then I will explain the Ripple. Dollar yen was same logic like the previous trade, just in the opposite direction that we have here to the upside. So we had a higher highs, higher lows in trending conditions. Then we got the 2 waves correction here, and we basically got the breakout. All the monitors from the higher time frames are ultra bullish, as you can see. This means the trend is still bullish. Now, watching on a daily time frame there, we were at that point where we got the correction, then rallying. No new bearish divergence was in play. It's in play only now, but all the previous week it was yet under the bullish pressure. And the fact that the 4-hour chart also had this run, right, got the retrace, we expected to see another push until both daily and the 4-hour chart would create divergence. That was the logic behind this buy. Also, pay attention how a broken trend line of the RSI, right here, comes as a support right on the area of 50. This is a very, very, very strong hold. Of course, I can draw a bit more accurate here, but we come here for a retest on the 50, expecting it to make one more high. All the things come together. MACD on the positive location comes and crossing to the upside, supporting the buyers as well until the divergence would be created. That's the logic that we had behind the sRs, and this one delivered take profit 1, then the rest was closed on break even, but managed to finish the profit here. And the last one is Ripple. We got here a sort of triangle breakout in bullish trending conditions that derive from the higher time frame. You can also see the daily and 4-hour significant bullish. 1 hour just now fit in as well. And here is the analysis that stands behind that. This was our place right here. So the way that the 4-hour chart looked, the 4-hour chart just broke above its own triangle, gaining here some momentum by creating the higher highs of the MACD histogram. RSI broke the trend line and locating itself above the 50, creating higher highs as well. And at that point we had no divergence, so the expectations were simply retrace and continuation. Yes, the continuation was small, but still a continuation. Was enough for us to enjoy from the profits we set. Yes, we got lucky here because, as you can see, right after that the pair retraces down, but in that case it worked and worked pretty beautifully. The momentum was with us, so even if the second take profit wouldn't hit, then the first one would already end up with a profit. So that was the week of the sRs Pro, part of the week at the moment that the guys uploaded the technology to the system. And sRs2 we had 3 trades, and I would like to cover them. Once again, just want to repeat sRs2 for all those of you who do not have the sRs. Once you get the sRs Pro, sRs2 is coming with it, completely free. And if you have your sRs2 already, you can upgrade to sRs Pro with a free option with the brokers, or just for $97. You can find that when you log into the page with your details. You would find the option to upgrade if you still didn't. So what did we have with the sRs2? We had a cut franc sell. The logic here was my favorite logic. We are in a kind of a special cycle here. 3 lower highs, 3 lower lows. 2 waves that broke here and we missed. Then we got the bigger scale movement here. All that come after the triangle breakout, so that's why we decided that this should be enough. As per the general analysis, the way we saw that was first leg and a bearish hidden divergence, so we expected the second leg to happen, which by the way happened now, as you can see, just a bit later than we planned. And all that fits in a daily, because a daily from our view basically is a triple cycle here with the bearish divergence, so we expect 2 waves correction, as simple as that. so it fits in perfectly in the trade. Unfortunately, as you saw, it first of all decided to go higher and only then dropped, but the analysis was there. The trend looked fantastic. Failed, but it looked fabulous. Euro Australian, we got into the sell. That was a conservative sell. The idea here was that the first leg delivered a beautiful trending structure, and we expected the next leg, which come right after the breakout, to deliver a continuous structure as well. So unfortunately we missed this breakout, so we had to go only with the bigger one. It still was good with our general analysis take profit ratio, and this is why we decided to jump in and to ride all the way down. My view personally for the longer term here still remains bearish, and I believe after the correction we should still be looking for sells. But it's a different story, and maybe we will face some new opportunities on the go. So this one paid, and paid greatly. And the last one was the gold versus the sell. So what did we have with the gold here? Also very interesting opportunity. One straight shot to the downside with two waves retrace and trendline breakout. This one as well delivered, and the logic behind this trade was very, very simple. We finally broke below this pattern and start to create the lower lows here, which is a significant sign, as you can see. The idea was sell the rallies here, was sell the rallies here, and was sell the rallies here as well. All of them continuously deliver. In our case, that's how it fits in the general analysis based on the 4-hour chart, and all that. How does it fit in the daily? For all those of you who follow my weekly forecasts, you know, and you remember I was talking about this cycle and the opportunity we're gonna reach the area of 50% or slightly higher. So that's pretty much it. And once we broke this range with the last bearish hidden divergence under pressure, the idea was here again, sells. As you can see, also RSI breaking here below the rising trend line, which also fits in this pattern. So it kind of corresponds here, right? And providing beautiful confirmation, as simple as that. So that was the week of the SRS. Several very nice opportunities, both SRS Pro and SRS 2. And I hope you find that helpful. I just want to explain, as always, the logic behind our trade. How do we analyze? And remember, we first of all analyze. Why do we do that this way? For one reason. When signal comes, you want to have your direction prepared already, right? You know where, you want to know where you go, right? It's not like boom, oh, it's a buy signal, let's see if it fits. No, I want to know that the higher time frames are lined up for me. My analysis provides me the opportunity to enjoy the trade and enjoy the trends, the developing trends. And if so, I just follow the rules of the SRS. If they fit in the direction that I already analyzed and all the rules lined up, perfect. This is where I would want to be. This is what I will want to trade. So that's all. Thank you very much for your time watching this video. And this week of trading would be reviewed in the next week. We always do that, right? This way. So just follow up, and I'll see you in the SRS Telegram channel. If you don't have the SRS copy and would like to join our family, so just follow this link, the srstrendrider.com, or below the video in the description you can find a direct link for that. One of the options to get it is free with the brokers program we offer for you. So thank you very much for the time watching this video. I wish you a fantastic trading week, and I'll see you around. Yours, Vladimir Ribakov, Traders Academy Club.